Where you say from? Where you from?
California.
Okay.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
All right.
South Central, baby.
Hey, you live.
Hey, can you hear me out there? Can you see me? What's going on? Smurf Luciano, boss of all boss, king of all king, don of all dons, Mob Talk podcast. You know, we ain't doing no playing, man. We gonna spit some real shit in your ear, off the top. You know, I'm in a room full of bosses. You know, like I always am. I got somebody out of Texas with me. I got somebody from the Big D, Detroit, with me, and I got some LA in the building with me. You know, and we gonna pop it and talk this shit. You know, talk shit and swallow spit like we supposed to do.
Can you check him live online?
You know, is anybody out there? Is y'all out there? I mean, shit, is y'all out there in Smurf Luciano world? Because this is my world. Because you're tuned into my show. You know, Mob Talk. Tonight I got my boy McCoy, film producer. You know, shooting movies, and we accepting applications for somebody that's trying to be a star. You know, you want to be a star, let us know. You can hit me on my inbox, or you can hit me on McCoy on his. We got a few things coming up. If you ain't checked out that Rat Poison album, check it out. And then we got this Bad Boxer film that we finna come up with, and it's gonna be live and direct. We're shooting it out here in Las Vegas, so punch in, tune in, stay tuned, and call your girl, your brother, your boy, your friend. Let them know, hey, Smurf Luciano, he live and direct, coming to us. You feel me? Bringing this Mob Talk, talking that shit. You know, I mean, it's a couple videos we're gonna play tonight. If you think your video deserves to get played on our show, make sure that you punch in, you say what's up, you tag this show, you post this show, and then you let us know that you are tuned in to what we talking about on this Mob Talk podcast. Alright? So, you know, stay tuned. And it's alright to say hello. Let us know that you're out there. Let us know that you hear us. I mean, if you can't hear us, tell us you can't hear us. You know, if I look good, say, hey, you look good. You know, Mob Talk, it's about the business. You know, you ain't never seen a broke mob. Mob, man. Everybody in the mob got some money. So, stay tuned, stay loose, stay with this juice. And we're going to talk about some real things on this Mob Talk Radio. Shout out to my city, Portland, Oregon, for the riots, the marching, the protesting. Rest in peace to George Floyd. And the many, many, many other brothers that have been slaughtered out here on the front line. As we take a stand and say that no more violence is the best way for this, but we definitely have to be accounted for and represented on the front line as a black man, and the black man's life does matter, man, because I can't breathe right now. You know, so let's get off into this and see what we can come up with. And like I say, we don't mind playing your video, we don't mind having a discussion. But what we're going to do on here is we're going to keep it real. You know, this ain't the rat farm. We are anti-rat on this program. You know, I mean, so if you even thought you was sliding or getting by and you got some paperwork on you or something like that, I don't want you on my show.
Eat some cheese, rat.
You know, so.
Get up out of here. Go for it.
This is, like I say, this is the Smurf Luciano show, Mob Talk podcast, and we talk shit and swallow spit, man, on this motherfucker here. I got my nigga E Victory from the Texas.
Just like that.
I got Mo McCoy. He from Detroit. And then I got, I don't know, yes.
Yeah, it's your boy Dro out of Los Angeles, California, South Central. Man, we putting this together, like you said, Mob Talk. All bosses.
Now, how can you miss? We got all four corners. You feel me? How can you miss with the four corners, man? And I know y'all gonna have a good show today. Y'all gonna watch a good show. We just going through some technical difficulties, and we punching in, making sure that everybody can see us and hear us, and the show must go on, man. Hey, if you're an independent artist and you've been out there and you've been working, You know, keep doing what you're doing. Strive to be the best that you can be. Never give up. Never stop. Being independent is one of the greatest things in the world. I got 11 albums out independently under Smurf Luciano, under Two Real Records. Go check it out on YouTube, CD Baby, or whatever platform you might pick up your music on. It's on all digital download forms. The newest thing that we got is called Rap Poison, which is Ryder J. Clyde and Fidel Castro. Before that, it was King of the Rolls. Before that, it was Rap Poison 1, which is Mussolini the Bankroll. You know, shout out to all my people that's just out there trying to do the right things, man, to take care of your family, because this ain't the easiest times right now. This is some of the hardest times that the world ever seen. The pandemic and the money is funny, and you know. So right now, tilt your head, man, and just be blessed that you are available to be seen, and you are available to touch some money, and you are available to touch your family, because the worst two things that you can do is be dead or in jail. And if you ain't neither one of them, then you all right then, you know. You're making it. Mo, is we ready for
let's
to bring our guests on?
Let's talk.
Mob talk. We talking this, talking shit, swallow spit, man. We got Mo McCoy on here. I mean, Mo, he's a film director. I'm gonna let him tell himself about where he's from and the things that he has on his resume and has accomplished so far.
Yeah, what up, dope? I'm filmmaker Mo McCoy. I also am CEO of Fireproof TV Films, and I made 26 films so far. You can go on Amazon. You can check out 2 of my movies, The Perfect Romance and Frequent Visitors. So go check those out. And then we got 10 movies on the Trendy Network. And go check out Spring Break the movie, Black Cowboy the movie, Someone to Love, Vacant in Vegas, and then I believe we got the Nappy Head Assassins documentary about when I was in my first rap group back in the day.
So Mo, let me ask you a question or two. First of all, where you from?
I'm actually from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I got much love for Detroit, but that was about 2 hours away. And when we performed, them niggas booed. So look at us now, baby.
Right.
What up, though? All my niggas in Detroit, man. Much love. When I moved to Houston in 2014, and I went down there. I connected with all my Detroit brothers, and we made lots of moves. In 2000. I'm gonna go back 10. I moved to Hawaii, to the west side of Honolulu. It's called Waianae, and I did my TV show out there. I actually recorded an album that I never dropped. I did with some of my Hawaiian homies.
Was it Hawaii?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I called it Hawaiian Punch.
Okay.
I might drop that.
He was on the Big Island.
You know what I'm saying? No, I was on Honolulu.
I was on Honolulu.
I did visit the Big Island, though.
So he was on Kalakala.
No, they don't let Kalakala. They don't let nobody that ain't Hawaiian on that island.
All right, what I'm saying, in Honolulu they got a street called Kalakala.
Oh yeah, the street. Yeah.
You make all them lefts.
That's
around
what the track.
and if you're over there, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
But if you ain't been down and around, you ain't understand what we talking about.
Yeah,
Right.
What you say? It's called the track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy moly! I don't wonder what that name of that street was.
They down there beating the pavement.
Okay. Every day.
You know what I'm saying? I dabbled in that life a little bit too, only for it to end in jail. So, when I was in jail, I was writing down things that I wanted to do, and one of those things was just get into the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like I had put it down for a while, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna get right back into film. So I wrote down everything I'm doing right now.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
so would you say that when you got to jail, you made a transition to come out and do positive things, which included doing films? Was that one of your main?
That was my main thing. I read a lot of books when I was in there. I said, man, I could turn these to movies. You know what I'm saying? And, I got out really focused on not going back into back into the
Lifestyle.
Yeah, man. Though it was lucrative, it was a headache. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time,
3-4 personalities, one person, 3-4 personalities.
Yeah.
It's definitely
It's a
gotta be a stressful job.
Yeah, definitely, and it's unappreciated. So I was just focused on going into the film industry and going hard. And so I filmed movies while I was in Hawaii. I was in a book that was in Hawaii called The Kama Sutra. It's on Amazon. We did a photo shoot in the jungle and shit. You know what I'm saying? And,
that was wild.
Yeah, they took pictures of it. I got the book in my office. It's on Amazon.
Okay.
And me
It's
and my
still-
2 sons in there. One of my ex-girlfriends is in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I was watching a documentary last night, as a matter of fact, and Filmo Slim was in there. If you don't know who Filmo Slim is, look him up. But Filmo Slim said he was like 23 deep, and he came from Louisiana, and he was pimping like a mad Russian, you know. And he said he was always a man of leisure and a real gentleman, and every woman likes him. They still like him, and they take pictures with him. Your experience, you saying it wasn't like Filmo Slim's experience?
Not quite. I was 5 down though. I
Okay.
had 5 of them. Because we was working. You know what I'm saying? One time I had a girl on the strip on the blade, and then another pimp was getting at him, and the other pimp hauled up and slapped my bitch. So I pulled up the thing. I was chasing them all around the island. Then I got the drop on him. And I looked up and I was looking at all the buildings around and people looking outside. And I'm really the only nigga in Hawaii with a gun. Because they don't do guns out there, whip your ass.
Right.
But they don't really do guns out there unless it's the police.
So
I had that thing. You know what I'm saying?
sometimes the money,
Got to have it.
sometimes the money may not be worth it.
Man.
What
I was doing something that I
daily game.
I wasn't really signing up for it. You know what I'm saying? I liked the money. I liked the bitches. But I didn't like, I had to get into the street shit as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if another pimp smack your bitch, that's a violation, bro.
Right.
I mean, as a man,
period.
if
Not
somebody
even
touches a woman, it's gonna be a violation.
Yeah.
So you transition from the streets to shooting films, and would you say your films are more like a Spike Lee, Tyler Perry? What realm would you say that you fit in as Mo McCoy, the filmmaker?
I fit right in the middle of that. I was inspired by both those gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't have a budget like they did. So I had to figure it out. So I applied more business to the film side than I did art.
Okay.
So, but my stories are original and true stories. You know what I'm saying? Even with the kids movie, I wanted to do a story. It was a childhood story about somebody getting bullied.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so, Frequent Visitors was written by Andrea Tyler, and the girl had multiple personalities in the movie. She was killing people. I played the detective that tries to apprehend her.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So not only do you shoot and direct movies, you act as well.
Yeah, acting was what really attracted me to filmmaking, because, you know, when I was in Batman vs Superman, I was getting casted by real casting in Detroit, and they got me on the Detroiters. I was in Batman vs Superman. I was in like 4 other Hollywood films that I can't even name.
Right.
But I was there as an extra, and I would sit there for 13 hours. You know what I mean? Almost falling asleep on set, trying to stay awake.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you was getting paid to be extra, right?
Yeah. You know,
What kind of
$8
money?
an hour.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, $8 an hour ain't bad. Just
Get
stand
paid
around
to sit
and
around,
fall asleep.
and eat all their snacks.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
And
He about
learn
to
from
say, eat all these
Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm watching they got a big budget. Batman vs Superman, that was a huge budget. They filmed it all over the country, all over the world, really.
Right.
And so this particular one was inside a Detroit jail, and they were shooting Metropolis jail scenes. Well, one of the scenes had Kimbo Slice in it.
Okay, rest in
And
peace,
he
Kimbo.
didn't even make it on
Kimbo
there.
Slice.
Yeah,
Kimbo
so-
sliced it, the street fights.
So now,
Yeah.
what brought you from the Midwest to the West Coast?
Well, I love to travel. That's one of my favorite things because as a filmmaker, I like to see different places and experience different things.
Right.
So since a kid, I remember my first trip out of town was Florida. I was like 2. Went to Florida with my my parents.
You remember at 2 years old?
All I remember is palm trees.
Okay.
That's why I love palm trees to this day. You
Right.
know what I mean? And then as I got older, my mom would take me on trips to St. Louis. She took me to Washington, D.C. She took me to New York. You know what I mean? Me and my cousin and his mom, we all would go on little family trips. That's where I met Outkast in Indianapolis
Right.
before they was popping. They was
Okay.
doing the show, and I was trying to see how to get on the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they vibe was, I could tell they was gonna be a star,
Right.
and they was humble. So
Now,
yeah, I saw.
now you got a new film that's you're about to start shooting.
Yeah,
Bad Boxer.
yeah.
I've been having a lot of people inquiring about being in Bad Boxer, possibly putting music on the soundtrack. And can you tell us a little bit about the movie?
All right. So when I lived in Houston, my house had burned down because of electrical fire. So I found myself homeless, and then they what's the company that comes and help you when you're in trouble? No, it wasn't FEMA.
Red
though.
Cross or Blue Cross.
Red Cross.
Red Cross.
Red Cross saved my day. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what to do. Somebody said, call the Red Cross. I called them. They put me in the hotel.
Right.
I happen to have insurance on my house, but that didn't come for a long time. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm in the hotel. They got me 2 hotels because it was me and my kids, and I had a comedian with me, and so I was just really down. And I was trying to figure out how I could keep moving forward, and I ain't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I lost all my equipment, clothes. You know what I'm saying? My kids lost their video games, everything. We lost everything.
Was you a single father?
Yep, single father. And I was trying to figure it out. So I felt the only way I could move forward is to write.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just dove into the writing, listening to motivational things like I used to listen to Sylvester Stallone tell his story about how he wrote Rocky.
Right.
And he had to sell his dog to finish the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Sacrificing.
Yeah, he was mad.
sacrifices for
You
it.
know, he sold his dog for $50 or something like that, and ended up trying to buy him back for $1 million. You
Wow.
feel me? So his story was really, really inspiring. Plus, I love Rocky, the movie. I said, well, did anybody ever do a boxing comedy?
Right.
So I looked up, and it was only a couple movies that had a hint of comedy in it because of the characters that was in it. Like Damon Wayans was in a boxing movie, and so that's
Well,
really
well,
how
well,
he
you know
funny
what?
as hell.
You know what?
Yeah.
There was a boxing comedy, Fifth Street Black or something like that,
Yeah.
when I was a kid,
Mhm.
and they had what was his name? But JJ played it off of Good Times.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You remember
yeah,
that?
yep. And it was
That was one of the best movies that I had seen
remember
in my life.
remember Living Color?
And Living Color.
They had Jamie Foxx was there.
And Jamie Foxx. Right.
So these are things I'm thinking about
Okay.
writing the movie, sports comedy. So I just wrote on it every day, and I was talking to people and seeing if this stuff was funny. You know what I mean? They was laughing, and so I wrote the movie, and I got it done. So if you fast forward a little bit, I end up getting me an apartment, and then And
Get an apartment where?
Yeah, in Houston.
Houston, okay.
Yeah, in Greens Point.
You left Detroit, went to Houston.
Greens Point.
Yeah,
All right.
Yep. So shout out to Greens Point.
Shout out to H-Town.
H-Town, Dallas,
Yes, sir.
Greens Point,
That's my second
West
home.
Side.
all of Texas.
Yeah.
H-Town.
Yeah, I love Texas.
Boy from
Yeah.
H-Town.
Texas
that
good.
boy
Got
from
good
Grand
food in
Rapids
Texas.
and hooked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the boy from
Texas.
Portland.
Hey,
my man.
LA.
Yeah.
We
So
put
we
us some
we
mob talk.
represented up in here. Four ways up in here,
So
baby.
now you guys
Yeah.
out in Texas.
So I end up making a little bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler too.
Right.
So I end up making like I had 5 extra bands, and I want to invest that in trying to make the movie.
Okay.
Right.
So I hired some of the comedians from Houston, and then a promoter from Houston, because I was figuring a promoter could promote the shit.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out DJ Cali. So I took them, rented a van, I hired an assistant, and we went to Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
In the van.
I happen to know the owner of Golden Gloves. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So they was having a championship fight, and I asked could I do an exhibition fight in the middle. You know what I mean? So
You say, sure, Mo McCoy.
of
Right.
course.
Right.
So we set up. I had 2 videographers. We set up. We got ready. We filmed in the back, and then on halftime they called us out like real boxers. So we did the intros, and then we went into the boxing ring, and we embellished a couple fights. Nobody was touching each other, nothing.
Right.
We just filming.
Look
it.
good.
So, but when they rung the bell and we act like we won and all that, the people start clapping, and they was like, "Great fight, great fight!" They thought they were so drunk in the crowd, they thought it was a real
There was
fight.
a real fight going on. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it was real cool. I end up, I had rent a hotel for everybody, the old hotel that I used to do my thing at. I came back
Right.
on some positive shit, and I got everybody a hotel room, took care of their food, bought the van. You know what I'm saying, made sure they had girls, whatever they need. You know what I'm saying?
Right, whatever they need.
My boy,
Peanut.
Peanut Johnson, that's AJ Johnson's brother.
Okay.
He smoked all the weed in Michigan. That was before weed was legal too.
Right.
He smoked it all. And he kept fucking with me when I was in my room and I was meeting with different people. I always been on my business shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was always meeting with people to invest in the movie, or meeting with other filmmakers,
Right.
learn from them or how I could work with them. And I was meeting with a filmmaker named Jerry Tolbert. I did a movie with him called Angel Horror Film. That's out on Trendy Network. So
Network.
yeah, so
Angel Horror.
so
Look it up.
Peanut kept bugging me, right? And I'm in there with Jerry Tolbert, and he's showing me prop guns.
Right.
We got all kinds of prop guns. Peanut from Compton, you remember
Okay.
that? So, so we got the guns. I said, man, this nigga keep fucking with me. Cause he a comedian too. So I said, let's do a skit. Let's prank it. So I said, act like I owe you some money.
Right.
Yeah. So he said, cool. Peanut walk in. He on the phone. No, he just walk in. And I said, hey, Peanut, man, I owe this nigga some money, man. Can you help me out? And what's that?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
You want some video?
I won't play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
you not playing.
So, so I had the camera rolling,
I can.
and then Peanut grabbed his phone. He said, "Hello, hello," and then ran out the room. So I'm cracking up. And so I go chase Peanut down. He pressing the button like this to the elevator. Oh shit! I got to get out of here.
Right.
I'm like, Peanut is a joke. We just playing. You ain't see the orange on the gun. Yeah. He was like, "No, fuck that shit, Dad." So he came back in the room, and we continued to joke on everybody that knocked on my door.
Right.
I filmed it as a movie. It's called 420. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. It's called 420. It was the actual date, 420. It was not because we were smoking or nothing. It's just because on 420, that's what we did.
Right.
We was filming a movie. So while I was filming The Bad Boxer, I was filming 420 behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And a live boxing match. So we filmed it. We put it. I thought I filmed enough to do the whole movie because we filmed for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then so I made a promo for it. Now that's on YouTube. You can look it up. It's the Bad Boxer movie promo. and it looked kind of more like a music video to me. Shout out Boog Madison and Elevate. They helped me with the edit. But we had too much music in there. And I went to pitch it, and Disney was interested in it. But for some reason, I couldn't get a deck.
Right.
That's what they needed to translate that into some money. And I didn't know how to make one.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I put the movie down, and I worked on other movies. You know what I'm saying? So now we in 2020, and during the pandemic, I said, you know what? I'm finna film my next movie. And then The Bad Boxer, I'm in the boxing town, Vegas. I could bring that back. And what I learned from the first time, I can apply. And now I got a team of people that can make the quality even better. And then I had Andrea Tyler write drama into it. So it became a sports drama. So I want to connect the sport with the drama. So we always, again, don't have a budget. So we make a business decision how to make the budget. So we came up with the casting event. Did you want to play the music now?
No, I'm just playing it behind you.
Okay.
So it won't be dry. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta remember my controls way over here.
So
now,
if you want to tell somebody how to get into the movie business, not of acting, but of shooting movies, what would you recommend for a young person coming up trying to just get started?
I would recommend taking action. I would recommend coming to McCoy Film School and shooting a movie with me and learn how to do it. And then keep doing it. And keep doing it.
You got an email, you got a Instagram, you got something that you can...
I'm available on all platforms at Mo Money McCoy, MoeMoney MCCoy. I also have a website, fireprooftvfilms.com. You go there and you can click I want to be in the movie, and it'll email me directly. And I'll get all your information. I'll hit you back, and we can work together. So what we're working on now is a casting event. It's not a casting call. A casting call is something that you go to, you wait in line, you get in there, you perform you audition for them, and then they send you home, and then you hope and pray that they call you back. That's a casting call.
Right.
The casting event that I created is you come, you do your paperwork, then you take a photo shoot, and then from that photo shoot, we're gonna make you a movie poster, so you could be on the cover of the same movie you in.
Right.
Because that was a lot of things that I heard when I was making the other 26 films. You know, people want to be on the cover.
Right.
They want to be on the cover. So we're gonna make you into a star. We're gonna put you on the cover. We're gonna include you in all our newsletters. You know what I'm saying? We also gonna let you audition, and we're gonna record the audition for you and put it on our YouTube channel as a playlist with your name, where you can put your content with the new content you just created with me.
Now, how can we punch in some of our viewers?
That's tight.
If we want to punch in some of the viewers, is it possible for us to punch in some of the viewers if they got some questions out there?
Yeah, I'm on here
On this Mom Talk?
Yeah, on YouTube. If any of the viewers want to ask questions, just go ahead and type it in the comments, and then we'll respond. But one more thing that we offer with the casting event is guaranteed casting. So you pay the $50, and now you're casted in the movie. We're going to give you one of the roles. You're going to get the script, read the script, and then on the 19th, you come in, do your audition, take your Photoshop, your photo shoot, and then we're going to start filming the movie. And we're filming from September 19th to the 30th.
Now, this going to be like Bout It, or is this going to be like Paid in Full?
Right.
It's going to be like Paid in Full.
Bout It was cool, though.
It was a good story.
He did his thing, though. It was a good story.
That's what I'm
man.
talking about. Yeah.
But shout out to all the movie producers and the people that was creative behind the scenes that we never got a chance to meet. But if you want to be a star, you got to actually be a star. In Las Vegas, we finna shoot the Bad Boxer movie. I mean, everybody's welcome to come try out. Um, and like he said, you put your money there. I mean, you put your money where your mouth is. You got to actually be a star. First part of being a star is you got to invest in yourself.
And this is a great investment because you can't make a movie for $50. You're not gonna get on nobody's movie cover for $50. You're not gonna get a photo shoot for $50. You're not gonna get a videographer to film your audition for $50. You know what I'm saying? So it's tremendous value that you're gonna get becoming a star. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna try to make a movie. We making a movie, and you gonna be in it.
That's it.
There's no games. You know what I'm saying?
That's the bottom line.
Hey man, Smart Flute, y'all. I know y'all punched in, y'all tuning in, y'all watching the show. Hopefully that you're learning something as we bring on these different people, these different guests, and make sure that you always invest in yourself. The best investment you can make is into yourself. I don't care what nobody tell you. Listen what I'm telling you. The best investment you can make is into yourself. Next best investment you can make is into your kids. Okay, so if you follow them two things, it's hard to lose. Other than that, you believe in God, Allah, Jehovah, Buddha, a higher power. Make sure you let them know that you appreciate them, that you praise them, and there is nothing higher. And from there, I mean, now we talking mob talk. We talking about business. Now we talking about how to win. You know, so stay tuned in the mob talk. And if, like I said, you got a video, you want your video seen, you want to be on the Mob Talk show, check in with us, send us an email, something on the podcast, a link to your video, and you know, money always talking, bullshit always walk, man. You know, if the capital is right, I'm gonna definitely have you on Mob Talk, man. Smart Luciano, man. We signing off. I got Droopy over here, LA in the building.
Yeah.
I got Mo McCoy over here. And we got Victory over here, you know, the man behind the plan, making all this shit come together.
Live from Las Vegas.
Live from Las Vegas, man. We in the building. Mob
All
Talk.
four corners of the motherfucking globe.
What the hell? The screen came on like that?
Sorry, please. Not on the program.
Is it over there?
No.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
Right now, it's something that popped up late. So
You already did the closing, so just turn it up.
I'm trying to get off. Okay,
Stop.
I gotta come this way. My mouse is on this second screen. I can't do it, what I'm saying. Yeah, shit. Here we go. It's your boy. I'm back. So we take this off.